Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila's legal crisis, missing substantiation, Steffy warns Hope and Liam rocks the boat. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers coming 2 weeks, July 15th to July 26th, reveal that the results of Paul Hollister's necropsy will lead to serious allegations. The week of July 15th to 19th will protest off with some shocking news that takes this riddle in a new direction. Once John Finnegan and Lee Finnegan determine that Hollis and Tom Starr were killed by the same medicine, Steffy Forrester will contend Sheila Sharp must be a dumb commodity to them both. Lee will agree with Steffy and slam Sheila's once jest as evidence that she's able of all this. Il Giardino will be shut down while the Bobbies probe so that LL give Deacon Sharp time to pound over the whodunit. Cleric will try to figure out who D want to exclude his musketeers and why, but he may rush to Sheila's defense once the Bobbies come knocking. Deputy Chief Bradley Baker will indeed land at Sheila and Deacon's place for a grilling session. Steffy, Lee and Finn will come part of this battle as well, but it LL ultimately lead to Deputy Chief Baker taking Sheila down to the station for further questioning. It turns out their LL be an important piece of substantiation that disappears. This evaporating indication could fluently be planted at Sheila's apartment laterally if someone's trying to frame her. Hollis cured coconut water bottle might be what goes missing, or perhaps it LL be some other indication connected to the case rather. Anyhow, Sheila will land in hot water that keeps getting hotter. Finn may avoid rushing to judgment when it comes to Sheila, but he LL still assures Steffy that his real fidelity is to her and the kiddies. Steffy and Finn will partake a special moment as they confirm their bond matters further than anything differently. Indeed so, Liam Spencer will come on and try to rock the boat. It LL leave Finn averring Liam needs to butt out since he's no longer wedded to Steffy and shouldn't be snooping. As for Brooke Logan, she LL fret over Hope Logan's obsession on Finn and worry that it's going to lead to problems in Steffy's relationship. B&B's daily exercise videotape shows Hope admitting her magnet to Finn, but will she actually confess or just have another sizzling fantasy? Anyhow, Steffy will lay down the law with Hope regarding Finn, especially formerly, so numerous reservations are swirling about Sheila. Maybe Steffy will get further forceful about Hope demanding to stay down and stop impacting Finn's opinion of his birth mama. Steffy will also talk to Hope about her fashion line, and you can go she will and have good effects to say. Hope for the future may still be on a path to crashing and burning as far as Steffy's concerned. During the week of July 22nd to 26th, Hope's crush on Finn will grow indeed stronger and could leave her tempted to make some parlous moves. The further Steffy pushes Hope's buttons, the more eager Hope might come to steal her hubby or at least try. Back with Brooke, she LL makes some medications for the forthcoming relaunch of Brooke's bedroom. There LL be a special event passing in Monte Carlo, so Brooke and Ridge Forrester will have to get ready for that. As for Sheila, will she officially get arrested? Will Sheila sweat she's going to do major captivity time for 2 crimes she didn't actually commit? At Il Giardino, Deacon and Hollis lamented Tom's death. Bill arrived with Luna and Poppy. Bill and Poppy offered their condolences for the hand Deacon had lost. Luna was stunned to hear someone had failed during the live performance. Bill asked if Tom had family or kiddies. Poppy looked on as Deacon said Tom had not mentioned having any. Luna recalled wanting to attend the music night. Deacon said Tom had been successful back in the day, and Poppy wistfully smiled. Deacon said he'd allowed Tom had been working through his issues, but he would failed of a medicine overdose. Luna's expression changed, but Poppy remained stoic. Latterly, Hollis served Bill's table, and Luna said she was sorry about his colleague. To cheer him up, she invited him to come out with us eventually. Hollis liked the idea, but Bill fitted that Luna's swain would also be there. Hollis said he was well apprehensive of R.J. We are all musketeers, Dad, Luna replied, and as he left, Hollis said he would text her. Poppy laughed at Bill, who, as a new father of a son, knew how guys' minds worked. Poppy teased Luna about her father embarrassing her in front of cute guys. Bill said he would always look out for them. Poppy marveled at the ways he would change their lives and said Luna did not have to wonder presently and had the doting father she would always justified. Poppy was thankful for the future they had, and she did not ever want to look back. Luna and Poppy tried to talk Bill out of throwing a party in Luna's honor, and Poppy asked if she would said formally how thrilled she was that Bill was Luna's father. At the bar, Hollis meddled up while making a margarita. Deacon took Hollis away, and Hollis explained that he was still having a tough time. Deacon knew the feeling and mentioned that Bill had taken him off guard. Hollis replied that Bill was defensive, but Deacon said it was not that. It was that Bill had been kind and understanding about Tom, it was not the Bill that Deacon knew. Hollis was still mortified by Tom's overdose. "It does not make sense, man," Hollis said. Deacon did not know how they'd missed commodity. Deacon asked Hollis to get himself together while drawing out the force closet in the reverse. Hollis paraded to the force closet and began uncurling it out. He discovered Tom's pack on the bottom. At the Precipice house, Steffy wondered what Finn's kiss was for. Finn said he no way wanted her to forget how important he loved her. Steffy replied that she would no way questioned him. Finn believed that he would given her reason to misdoubt that he was putting her first, but that was no further. Admitting that he would lost sight of what was important, he said he occasionally got carried down with helping people and believing in the good. Steffy did not want Finn to change that about himself. Finn said it was no reason, and he asked if Steffy would forgive him for asking her to incorporate Sheila into their lives. He stated that he would done it all wrong. He would said and done effects that he wished he could take back. In his view, Steffy merited to be loved, admired, and heard, and from that day forward, he would always put her first. Steffy admitted that it had been delicate, and she would felt as if Finn had been slipping down. Finn said he would been temporarily led amiss by his feelings, and he would spend his life trying to get her remission. Steffy readily forgave him, and he said he would no way let her down again. Steffy stated that it was the two of them and they could not let anything get between them again. They hugged, and Finn exfoliate gashes. In Eric's office, Hope could not concentrate as she did force. Brooke offered to help, but Hope said her problem was that she was enumerating rings. Brooke got that Hope was worried but reminded her son that Thomas had made a decision because you made a decision further than formerly. Hope allowed. The problem was that Thomas had moved on so snappily. Brooke suspected that Hope had wanted to reunite with Thomas so poorly for another reason. Agreeing that it was further than Thomas being suitable to move on from her, Hope said Douglas' involvement made it more complex. Hope claimed to know it had been her choice, and she would have plenitude of occasion to marry Thomas. Brooke added that Thomas could be impulsive. Hope was bothered that Thomas was returning to his impulsive nature. Brooke allowed. Commodity differently was going on that Hope was not indeed apprehensive of. Hope did not know what Brooke meant but was frightened when Brooke said it was Hope's passions for Finn. Persisting, Brooke said Hope had told Brooke about the passions, but also suddenly, Hope was trying to pick back over with Thomas. Brooke suspected Hope was running from her magnet to Steffy's hubby. Hope claimed her connection with Thomas had been real, passionate, and instigative. He would made her feel as if she would been the only woman he would ever wanted to be with. Brooke figured it had been a breath of fresh air after what Liam had put her through, but it might have been a false sense of security. Hope asked what that meant. Brooke, having experience in the area of passionate connections, said occasionally one ignored veritably important, crucial constituents that should be involved. Brooke felt that Hope was covering up and running to Thomas to forget about her passions for Finn. Hope asked if Brooke was saying Hope was using Thomas. No, not designedly, Brooke replied. Hope asserted that she loved that man. She said she had been grieving the relationship and had learned they had no future.